Rajan, Ring IQ TV. Today we're here with the one and only King Khan, Amir Khan. What's happening, Amir Khan? You alright?
Just chilling in Birmingham.
Representing
my friend's place, Argeela, so I thought I'd spend some time here. Did like a little surprise party for me as well, so yeah.
Quality, man. People are turning up in their numbers for you today, bro.
Yeah, man, it's quite surprising.
The love's there, man. The love's there. How's it going? Obviously, I know you've just come. Obviously, you come out of the jungle, so we're obviously going to touch on you've been inactive now. So your last fight was in 2016. Yeah. Canelo, so I know you mentioned earlier you're talking about a comeback in March next year. Yeah. Are there any plans, sort of concrete plans, any sort of fighters
yeah, I mean, it's concrete. Early next year, definitely fighting before Ramadan, so that's the first move we're going to do, and then see what the options are. But I'm taking a tune-up fight next because it's been, like I said, it's been some time and not fought. So yeah, hopefully get that tune-up fight out of the way and then go into a big fight.
Okay, cool. And obviously, what division are you looking to get back into? Are you ready for 147? Or
yeah, man. I walked out the jungle at 145. I was That's
crazy.
And so I want to get back up to like 160 before then make it back to 147 for the fight. So 147 is the division I'm in. Walking in the jungle kind of surprised me walking at 145. You know, walking around at that weight. So I want to put a bit more weight on. So that way, because my training is so intense that you lose weight anyway. So gonna start my camp soon, build the muscle and stuff, and then take it from there.
Yeah, of course. So you've always, throughout your career, everyone knows that you've never ducked off the best challenges. You've always gone out there. You've fought the best. The way the 147 division's going now, it's been about a decade now. It's been the #1 division. There's lots of fighters out there. So I know you obviously were talking about a tune-up fight, but going forward, we've got Errol Spence, we've got Thurman, Garcia, many names out there. What for you is the ultimate goal?
I think, you know, fighting someone like Thurman will be massive. I think for me, you know, stylistically, I think it's a brilliant fight for me. I mean, there's a lot of rematches I can have in the division as well. You got Peterson and also you got Garcia stacking out. So some good options out there for me. Look, in the 147 division, any fighter in that division could be world champion, you know, in the top 10. So yeah, well, I think it's the best division in the world, and I'm staying at 147. And hopefully, once I get past this tune-up fight, just to get the ring rust away, and then I want to go straight into a big fight.
Yeah, of course. One thing we were actually talking about earlier is one thing we miss is that the fact that you land those 2-3 punches in the time that an average fighter will land that one punch. Something we miss, yeah. So we know that obviously you can put it on any 147 fighter out there. But going forward, you know, people like Errol Spence, as well as we mentioned, Thurman there, people like this. Is this something? So are you still working with Al Heyman as well? Is this something that you
still working with Al Heyman? I'm self-managed, but I do work with Al Heyman on shows here and there. So I was on the phone to Ali early today, and you know, we had talks in doing a big fight next year towards the end, but again a tune-up fight first.
Yeah, no, of course, of course. Yeah, are you still going to be working with Virgil Hunter?
Yeah, Virgil's still my trainer, so I'm going to be flying out there probably within the next week or two.
Oh, quality. Yeah. So also, I think one thing you mentioned back in the past, so obviously in your training camps, you've done some sparring with Andre Ward. So obviously you've worked alongside Andre Ward as well. We know Andre Ward is one of the greatest fighters of this generation. How was that?
I mean, experience-wise, you know, amazing. Andre Ward is a great champion, and I think it's just good to learn off one another. You know, I think the speed on my side helps him, and also with his technique and wingcraft, that helped me. So I think it's just good to be amongst good champions. That way, it just motivates you and makes you a better fighter. So yeah, Andre is he's a good friend of mine. And now he's retired. I think he's always going to be at the gym, because I spoke to him as well, and he said to me that I'm still going to be coming to the gym, and I'll help you in any way I can.
Quality. Also, I know you probably get sick of hearing this one, but Kell Brook, we're going to mention it, is something that we're obviously looking at for the future as well. Is that something that's still a plan of yours?
Definitely, you know, it's a future fight that can happen in the future. I heard that he moved up to 154, so he's got his own route to follow. I got my own route to follow. I want to win a title at the 147 division, and then maybe one day, if I do move up, he's there at the 154 division.
Yeah, and Mega, obviously, another fight, I think it was Saddam Ali a few weeks ago, he beat Miguel Cotto.
Another 54 fight.
Yeah, 150s, yeah, he went up to 154. That's one that I've just sort of put together there.
I mean, Miguel Cotto would have been a brilliant fight for me, you know.
Stylistically,
but look, stylistically, it would have been a very good fight for me. But look, he's now, yeah, I mean, he wanted to, we were in talks of getting that fight done as well. Obviously, you know, it didn't happen. Saddam Ali beat him. Saddam's a good friend of mine, and you know, we just see get this tune-up fight out of the way, and just see then where I am. Just turned 31. I'm at the peak of my career now, so a couple of more fights, and then, you know, I know I'll be back where I need to be, and then hopefully see my way out of the sport.
As you mentioned, yeah, you just turned 31 there. Would you say that realistically, you have at least another 3-4 years left at the top?
I got 3-4 years left in me, but you know, to be honest with you, I'd probably do half of that, probably two years. in boxing. Look, I want to walk out the sport the way I walked in. I think that's when fighters leave it too long, take too many shots. I don't want to be, you know, one of them fighters. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, look, when I'm 32, I might feel so good, might feel better than I am now. So the only reason I want to keep on going on strong is because when I'm better now than I was when I was 25. I feel better, I feel more strength, I feel more, you know, I got power there and everything, so I feel quicker than ever. And so yeah, I mean, the only thing that's improving now while I'm getting older is the ring IQ and the ring, you know, like knowing where you are, what you need to do, what shots you need to throw, technique and all that, so that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, you mentioned our channel there without even knowing. Big up, big up. Big man, yeah. So if I was to be honest, I didn't watch too much of I'm a Celebrity. My man Harish did, so he's going to question you up a little bit about that.
Cool. Was it as real as it was basically for us watching it on the TV?
It was pretty more real because, you know, for those guys, I mean, it's a big shock to me. I thought, you know what, there'll be times where you'll be looked after. They'll say to you that, you know, we'll take care of you. But I mean, when someone's throwing $1 million to you and saying to you that you go in the jungle, it has to be real because no one's going to spend that kind of money to tell you to listen, go in the jungle. And obviously they looked after me. I mean, there's a lot of money, so I thought, I wanted to go away because it was a good detox for me. At the same time, it was something that I've never done, and I wanted people to see the real side of me. Because normally you are in fight times, they never get to see the real side of you. They normally get to see like you being arrogant, which you have to be in front of your opponent, in front of your fighter, you know, the opponent you got, because you can't be a pussy really in front of your opponent. So you have to show that you're ready as well. So that was a good time to show people the real me.
Yeah. Was it just one meal you were getting then all day?
One proper meal, for rice and beans. And how much rice and beans can you eat?
Obviously, you ate the strawberries as well, wasn't it?
I see the highlights of that one. That's classic.
So sorry, but you can't really talk about the jungle too much.
You can't. That's cool. That's cool, man.
That's understandable.
Okay, if you was
the experience was amazing though in the jungle, and if I was to do it again, I wouldn't do it, but because I've been there and done it now.
Okay, if you were stranded in the jungle,
like I said, he can't talk about the jungle too much.
No, but who would he have there with him? Just him?
He can't.
He can't. Okay, cool. No, that's cool, man. Okay, obviously, when you're not boxing, are you watching the big fights? Do you watch quite a lot of boxing?
Yeah, watching all the boxing all the time, man. I mean, I'm a boxing fan as well as a fighter myself. So, I keep on top of the boxing and some big fights happening, especially in the UK. So, man, I think it's lovely.
Cool. What's your top 5 pound for pound at the moment?
I think, you got Canelo there, you got Triple G there, you got Lomachenko, Crawford, definitely Crawford there as well.
Who would you rank number 1?
I think number 1 out of them, I think Canelo has to be up there.
Canelo. Do you think he won his fight against Triple G?
It was a close fight. It was a close fight. I give it Triple G by 2 rounds, but I just think that he's a younger fighter. Triple G is going to now probably be on his way out. Whereas Canelo now he's got years ahead of him.
Yeah. Cool. Also, there's a fight on tonight. Billy Joe Saunders against David Lemieux. Who have you got for that one?
Hard fight to call because Lemieux is a very good champion. He's a good fighter as well, man. He can fight, he can box. But then again, with Saunders is a tough fighter. So it's a 50-50 fight. It's hard to call that one. It just depends how much Lemieux's got left in him.
Cool. Wicked.
Billy Joe also. Sorry, he mentioned in the past. He talked about that. It's actually a fight that he'll love to have with yourself. I think stylistically,
physically, no, it's a good fight stylistically, but physically they're too big. I made that mistake going up a weight. It's not for me. I mean, fighting at that weight is just too heavy for me. I want to stay at 147. I'm strong at this weight and powerful, and so that way I suits me being this way. Going up 2 weights is just not working, not right for me. Especially now coming out the jungle at 145. I'm going to be even smaller fighting guys at 160 or 150.
What weight was you before you went in?
I remember 162.
Really? And you lost that much?
Yeah, I lost a lot.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, and look, it was access weight. I had a lot of access weight. That's the reason.
Wicked, man. Thank you for talking to ringiq.tv, man. And we'll catch up soon.
For sure, man.
All right. Cheers.